for being there. This is the Tech Live Radio Show. I am your host, Oluchukwu Francis Ogwike. Welcome. I'm so excited. Where's my bell? Okay, I'm going to get the bell later. I just want to say thank you guys for waiting. Thank you guys for being there. I just want to say I'm so excited to being here this morning so that we can talk about something very, very important. You guys know that, yes, when it comes to the Tech Live Radio Show, all we do is discuss important issues and how you, the listeners, can become better. Whether it is in AI, whether it is in cybersecurity, whatever field you are in, how you can become better. So this morning we are here again on the Tech Live Radio Show. I want to say welcome everybody. Welcome Nigeria. Good morning. Good morning Africa. Wherever you're listening to me this morning, thank you guys for joining me. So I also want to welcome. I noticed that we have some global audiences, those that have been following us on Facebook. Yes, if you don't know, there are those following us on Facebook. So I want to tell them welcome also this morning. Everyone, wherever you are tuning in across the world, welcome to the Tech Live Radio Show. Yeah. So let's this week we started something very, very important, very, very serious. Those of us that are following us on our social media platform will understand what we've been talking about. This week we've been talking about Nigeria and technology, where the world is in technology and where our beloved country Nigeria is also in technology, and how and what we can do and how we can get better from it. So that is what we're going to conclude today. We started on Monday on our social media platform, and we're going to round up today, Saturday. Okay, so let's look at the where we're starting from now. I'm going to segment it, and you guys will get ready so that you can call. Remember, the Tech Live Radio Show is a dialogue show. It's not a monologue. It's not about me. It is about you, the listeners. So we need to put our heads together and find solutions to the challenges or the problems that is facing us. When the time comes, I'm going to open up the phone line so that you guys can call in. You can call in, but you can also start sending your WhatsApp messages now. The topic we are talking about today is where the world is right now in technology and Nigeria in the fast-paced AI era. So this is what we are talking about. I want to just hint us a little bit. The world is moving at a terrifying, beautiful pace. It is terrifying, but it is also beautiful. Yes, that is how the world is moving now. It is terrifying and it is beautiful. If you followed what happened some few days ago, last week, precisely a week and now, how the incident that happened where a rogue AI hacked into Hugging Face. Hugging Face is another AI company. So it broke out of a sandbox, even without internet, and hacked into it and collected some data. And OpenAI kind of celebrated it, but the world is talking about it even today, those of us that understand it. And that is why I said the world is moving at a terrifying but a beautiful pace. Now, we are in the era of autonomous intelligence. Autonomous intelligence. So, global giants are no longer just building factories. They are no longer just building factories. They are using some of the high-end chips, like from NVIDIA Omniverse, to create digital twins. So, they built an exact virtual copy of a factory. A virtual factory of a copy. Test everything using AI and fix mistakes before spending a single dollar in reality. You can imagine. They built a virtual a virtual copy of a factory, and test everything in that virtual factory using AI, and also fix mistakes. All the mistakes that could have happened in real life, they were fixed using AI before spending a single dollar in reality. You get? So this is why the world is moving in that terrifying. It is very terrifying. If you are in the tech ecosystem, you will understand what I'm saying. It's terrifying. Some of us have gotten a little bit glimpse of what I'm talking about. If you see some AI generated videos these days, my brother, my sister, it is difficult. Sometimes it's difficult for you to isolate it, for you to say this is not AI. A lot is happening. So intelligence is growing. So this is what is happening in the world now. But here is the catch. Yes, the big problem I want you and I to debate with me this morning, today, this massive compute power is concentrated in the hands of just a few tech billionaires in Silicon Valley and Beijing. Yes, it is in the hands of tech billionaires in Silicon Valley and Beijing. Imagine someone net worth, Elon Musk, is over $1 trillion. You know what that means? If that money is given to feed the world, and the world, we are not even in trillion, we are in billion. So imagine that. So in the hands of tech billionaires, OpenAI, Anthropic, they are there. So these are the things we are talking about. So this creates a massive ethical divide and a severe risk of structural unemployment for any nation that relies on basic repetitive labor. And we are going to come to that, to our beloved country, Nigeria. So the global solution is decentralized AI and local infrastructure. That's the global solution. But are we part of that conversation? Are we in Nigeria part of that conversation? Hold that thought, my brother. Hold that thought, my sister. You understand? So let's look at the Nigerian reality, the Nigerian reality paradox. This brings me to my second question for you this morning. My second question is, and I want everyone that is watching on YouTube, listening to me live here now, so you can contribute, you can maybe send your questions or share your contribution on YouTube, on WhatsApp, wherever you are now, you can do that. Okay, so let us start that chart, that buzzing chart this morning. Where is Nigeria in this race? Where is Niger, our beloved country? Where is Niger in this race? So let's be honest with ourselves this morning. Nigeria is living in a paradox. If you don't know, Nigeria is living in a paradox. I have been shouting about this thing for a very long time. I've been talking about this thing, and it's like everything that a lot of people want to do is just to dance. It's just to dance. It's not bad to dance. You have to be happy. You just I think it was last week I saw a middle-aged guy, and he now put his phone on a tripod and started dancing. I said, guy, what are you doing? He said, no, it's for TikTok. And I shook my head. I said, well, I didn't say anything because you try to be polite. You don't want to offend people. I shook my head and I left him. It is for TikTok. So we are living in a paradox in Nigeria. On one hand, we are the pride of Africa. Everybody in Africa respect Nigeria. Everybody. Forget about what is happening in South Africa. Forget about what is happening. When a Nigerian is talking, when Nigeria is there, they still are. There is a DNA in Nigeria. You guys listening to me this morning, you understand what I'm saying. Nigeria has a DNA. Don't say that it's in the past. Yes, there are things in the past, but okay, look at the fintech ecosystem. You cannot beat Nigerians there. You can't. Just name them. Is it Floater Wave? Is it Money Point? Is it Kudape? Is it Paystack? Name them. Is it Opay, the Baba? Name them. So let's be clear with ourselves. So you can transfer money instantly in Lagos. Something people in some West African countries still struggle to do smoothly today. You can do it in Nigeria now. So that's why I said that paradox, we still live in that paradox. But step outside the bubble of Lagos. Step outside the bubble of ABJ, Port Harcourt, Enugu, Ibadan. These big cities, Owerri, Anambra. Step out of these places. And if you maybe Kano, step out of these places. What do you see? The problem is structural dualism. That is the problem, structural dualism. Our digital economy is choked by erratic power. That is what is choking our digital economy. High broadband cost. And again, we all know what I'm talking about, the Japa syndrome. So our best engineers are eloping. They are leaving. The males, the females, our best medical practitioners, nurses, doctors, they are running away. Everybody trying to japa. So, but look at the fintech, like I said. The fintech still gets billions, but our agricultural sector, nothing. Our agricultural sector, nothing. And this is the same agricultural sector that contributes over 20% of Nigeria's GDP. The agricultural sector contributes over 20% of Nigeria's GDP. They are still using handheld hoes. They are still using. There was a video I saw on social media. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. The person didn't show his face, but he was giving naira, sharing money to some women. If you look at these women, you know that they are really struggling. They are suffering. He was sharing money to them, and they were in their farmland. So this is what he was doing. He was sharing money to them. So, and they were using hoes. These are low-end, zero-end farmers. Why? Because digital infrastructure stops where the ARFAT ends. Everything we are talking about is road. Even the roads that they are talking about is not even there. It's not even there. The Niger Landlord Show just ended, and there's something I heard about the Lagos Calabar highway to be renamed. Everybody is talking about renaming it. They are not talking about the challenges that are there, the potholes that have come up, the breaks on that road, and the possibly non-completion of that road, or wherever the road will stop, and whatever happens is done. But they are talking about renaming the road. So these are the challenges that we are facing in Nigeria. So the solution we don't need more fintech apps. Our fintech companies are doing exceptionally great. They are doing fine. But what we should be looking at is the sub-national infrastructure statecraft. We need decentralized tech hubs in rural communities. We need them. That is what we need. But those tech hubs should be solar powered. They don't need to rely on NEPA. They don't need to rely on the national grid. They should be solar powered, those tech hubs. So we need them in our rural communities. We also need remote talent models where our youths can earn foreign currency right here in Nigeria while mentoring the next generation. I saw a program on yesterday. This happened in I think it's Estonia, one country, Estonia, I think. and it was about tech, because everything I do, I try to focus my attention on tech. And it this program was organized by an NGO, but supported by the Estonian government, and it's a basically tech program for girls. Okay, a tech boot camp for girls, and the girls that attended were almost 10,000. And what I heard was that and they had a range from the age of 9 to teenagers, 9 to about 18. And those that came were about 10,000. And that 10,000 marks like 5% of the Estonian population. Estonia is not a big country now. We know that. You can Google it. It's not a big country. Nigeria, we are like maybe 5 or 10 times their population. So we need to start looking at this direction, because we need to start mentoring the next generation in tech. Everything we are doing is talking about infrastructure like roads, and it ends there. Government needs to start to look at this other side of it. So let's look at, I don't want to go deep because I want to round up what I'm saying so that you guys listening to me this morning, you can join in and let's talk about it. So now, are we prepared for what is coming? That's the other question. The third question I want to ask us. Are we prepared? Based on what I have just said now, are we prepared? Are we prepared for what is coming? Are we prepared for what is coming? Okay, I can see someone sent a message. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go on a short break, and when I come back, let's address this message that was sent. Thank you for sending this message. I do not know who you are. Thank you very much. When you send your messages, please put your name. Thank you very much. I'm going to address it, and when I come back, we'll continue from are we prepared for what is coming? So stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. Thank you guys very much. Yes, I think it should be working now. Thank you very much for that. That support. Yes, it was a support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so let us continue now. The question I asked before I went on that break was: are we prepared for what is coming? Are we sure? Are we prepared for what is coming? Now, if you're just tuning in, This is the Tech Live Radio Show, and I am your host, Oluchukwu Francis Ogwike. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching me on YouTube live stream, tap the like button and share this link right now. Thank you very much. Now, let's hit the question 3. Are we prepared for what is coming? Are we prepared for what is coming? It is very, very important. Are we truly prepared for what is coming? Yes. Are we prepared for what is coming? So this is what I want us to understand this morning. Are we prepared for what is coming? Are we prepared for what is coming? Now, let's look at the brutal truth. Structurally, no, we are not. Mentally and culturally, our youths are very hungry. They are hungry. But the system is failing them. Yes, let us say the truth. The system is what? Is failing our youths. It is failing them. Very, 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 very importantly. Let's see it. So, what is coming is absolute wipe out of entry-level jobs. We have to be very careful. What is coming? Don't say I am a prophet of doom. But I just gave us a hint on what happened just a week or maybe a week and now in the US between OpenAI and Hugging Face. Now, you need to understand this thing. This is beautiful, but it is also terrifying. The rate at which AI is going. So it is beautiful, but it is also terrifying. So now, that's why I said what is coming to us here is absolute. I didn't say absolute wipe out of entry-level jobs. Absolute wipe out of entry-level jobs. It might not be as fast as it's going to happen elsewhere, but it will definitely come because Nigeria, we like to copy and follow trends as is happening. Everybody, we see the latest car, the latest tech, the latest this and that, we buy it and bring it. But I'm talking about structured businesses. I'm not talking about the buying and selling, because buying and selling will continue. But those businesses and companies that are corporations, the entry jobs is not going. It might not be there in some few years. So, because why? AI agents are becoming smart enough to handle basic graphic design. Yes, they handle basic graphic designs, data entry, and elementary coding in seconds. So you need something, you use something that is going to make life easy for you. So of course, in seconds you get your work done. So this is what AI is doing. So what is our problem? What is our problem? Now, look at our tertiary education. Look at our tertiary education. Our universities are still teaching theoretical computer science from 1998. That's what they are doing. They are still teaching theoretical computer science from 1998. If you doubt me, go there and see it. There was a time I shared something. I shared something with us where in a school, a federal university, one of the big federal universities, they were doing computer science, and the lecturer was writing on the board. Students were writing. There was nothing digital about it in this era. But the guy will answer Dr. this or Professor that. Yes, they are very good academically. So they are very good theoretically. But in this generation, it is not all you need. You need practical. You don't need that theory only. You need to practicalize it. Your CV, you can't come to me as I am now, you come to me, you tell me that, oh, you are an IT person, or you are in tech, this and that, and I ask for your portfolio and you do not have anything. Or even if you have, you don't have something that will wow me. As an individual, I will just say, okay, not to discourage you, but I'm not going to even give you an attention. A lot of people know this. Those that are listening to me, I won't give you attention because you are not building yourself. So it is not your fault. It is what we still have in our education sector. So they are still teaching theoretical computer science from 1998. 1998. So students are literally writing code on sheets of paper instead of computers. That's what they are doing. So we are training graduates for a workplace that closed down a decade ago. Most of the graduates that we have, that's why sometimes you hear people say that graduates they are not that in tune with what is happening, and they are the Gen Zs, they are the Gen Alphas coming up. So these are the challenges that we are facing. I'm telling you, these are the challenges we are facing. It is not their problem. It's not their fault. It is our education. We need to revamp it. We need to change it. You cannot be teaching computer science and you be writing on the board, no computer, no form of digitalization, and you expect the students to grasp it. It's not that easy. So now the solution has to be radical. Yes, we talk about the challenges, we talk about the problem. Let's look at the solution. The solution has to be radical. It has to be radical public-private partnership. Public-private partnership. We have to bypass the slow bureaucratic machinery. That is what we need to do. Bypass the slow bureaucratic machinery. Look at the government. Let's look at the government 3MTT, 3 Million Technical Talent Program. There's a program called 3MTT. That is just a step in the right direction. It's a step. Okay? It's a step in the right direction. Now, what does it do? It is to pull youths, to help to pull youths outside the archaic university curriculum and to teach them prompt engineering, cloud architecture, and data science, because that's what they need. That's what they need. That's how the world is moving now. But we need more. We need more. We need more. We need more. We need tech firms to completely adopt university departments and build physical R&D, research and development labs on campuses. We need it. Our fintech companies, you need to adopt university departments. Adopt it and start building R&D. Start teaching, start helping lecturers to do their researches, how they can develop so that students can grow. Okay? So now, I am done talking. I've been talking. This is the half-hour mark. Yes, we know that 10:30 thereabout, we open up the phone lines. I can see some messages on WhatsApp. Thank you very much, you guys. But I want to open up the phone lines. Remember, we are here. This is a dialogue. It is not a monologue. And what that means is that you have to be part of this show. You have to contribute. You have to talk. Let's get this going. We need to start this discussion now. The time has come for you to call. The studio line to call, we already know it. If you don't know it, the studio line is 0700 903 903 903. That's the studio line to call, 0700 903 903 903. So while I wait for your calls, let me jump into the messages that I've received on WhatsApp so that those of you that want to call, you can also do a WhatsApp call. Okay? You can do a WhatsApp call. you can do a WhatsApp call. Yeah, WhatsApp is 081 717 56338. On WhatsApp, 0817 717 56338. That is the WhatsApp number to send your WhatsApp messages and to do your WhatsApp call. 081 717 56338. Or you can just go ahead and dial 0700 903 903 903. Yes, 0700 903 903 903. So let me look at the messages that are here quickly. Good morning, Mr. Francis Oluchuku. Your voice has been skipping right from when you were playing intro music. Okay, up to now. We can't hear you. Okay. But I believe you can hear me now. Can you guys hear me now? I think you guys can hear me now. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. Let me look at the other message. Hi VOP, good morning. Good morning to you too. Thank you. Good morning to you VOP family. The quality of this your production now is very bad. Okay, it's breaking. One can't make any meaning from what the anchor person is saying. Thank you very much, Immaculata from Ejigbo. I believe you guys can hear me now. I think you guys should be able to hear me now very well and very clearly. Let's look at it. While you send your messages and call, I'm going to go on a short break so that we can understand and see what the challenges are coming from and put it in order. Just stay tuned and get your contributions and your questions ready. Thank you very much.
DJ Calvin on the mix.
So thank you, my Jesus. Thank you, my Lord. Darling Jesus, oh my darling Jesus, you are wonderful, Lord. I love you so, my darling Jesus, oh my darling Jesus, you are wonderful, Lord. You never leave me, you never forsake me. I can count on you when everyone fails me. You know the time to shower me with blessings. So I love you, my Jesus. Oh, love you, my Lord.